Previously on Maybe the Chosen Ones. Through teamwork and divine power, the party cast back Mortem, who warned them about the dangers of Eben Temple, and then vanished.
After a quick rest and ignoring Mortem's threats, they all entered into the expansive mountain temple and stumbled into some traps.
Entering the main hall, the party was suddenly trapped under the mountain and had one sense taken from each of them. Blinded Drya, muted Gregor, deafened Udon, and paralyzed Finnegan.
Despite these setbacks, they all found makeshift ways to communicate and came upon huge locked doors and a skeleton with a magical haversack.
Failing stealth, they were attacked by a huge fiend ape, but managed to kill him.
Remembering a clue of crypt is key, the party journeyed down the ominous stairs further below the mountain, which brought them into battle with a bug monstrosity that was soon enough beaten as well.
The Call of Or, Heart of Tannin. The world of Tannin is home to 12 realms, protected and ruled by the Dragon Guardians. For centuries, it has been ravaged by the ever-growing shroud of darkness. Just when it seems that all hope is lost, 4 heroes destined to save the world answer the celestial calling of light set before them.
Gregor McConnor, the fierce half-elf fighter.
Udon Jadon, the spirited human bard.
Finnegan Stumblebatch, the quick-witted and wizardly gnome.
Dryodalis, the loyal Eladrin paladin.
What lies ahead on this epic adventure for these heroes? Who are, maybe, the chosen ones.
I just yell out, "What's going on? Is he dead? Is that
He
a..."
killed it, it's vanquished. The beast is felled.
One of its arms like falls off and a little bit of kind of.
My mouth
Can
is
I
watering.
investigate it to see if there's anything interesting on him or anything?
I just realized that you're levitated, and we
Yeah.
could just tie a rope to your foot like a balloon.
You recognize the
Because you
perfect
can't
materials
move.
But-
necessary to make bug jerky.
Does looking at the head still like make our ears buzz? Oh darn! I was really hoping to be like a Medusa thing.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Carry that in
Yeah.
Heward's path.
Yeah. All
Oh
right.
my god.
It's a magical ability
That it was
creature
doing.
has.
Darn. Okay.
I searched this pot.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
sorry, I'll wait
upon
till that's done.
investigation of that pot, you find some rare gems and small trinkety artifacts. And I'm just gonna say that you searched everything in the room, and the grand total of everything that you found is worth about 150 gold pieces.
Should we give it to Finn or put it in the bag?
Oh, are you the inventory
He
group
is.
inventory manager and you have the bag?
Let's put it around.
Do we have another bag too?
Not like that
it
one.
was just Finn's personal bag.
Yeah.
Maybe,
It's just my weird lumpy
maybe
pockets.
that haversack should represent the
The
party's
party.
belongings.
And all the stuff that you found together probably is gonna. I mean, it's probably gonna be about 10 pounds worth of stuff.
Ooh.
So Shy comes back out on my shoulder. Friends, are you okay? I'm not okay. I just died, but I'm gonna take a potion. Guys, I have 14 hit points. I just used my health potion.
I can't hear what you're saying.
I say, I used my health potion. Not feeling great.
I now offer you a second potion.
Aw.
Good
Um,
healing
I just like kind of grip your hand really tightly because I can't really see.
Oh, I
what
put it in
you
your
got.
hand.
Does she need some health?
I'm at 14.
I hold up 14 fingers.
14. Oh,
But he just gave me another potion.
like on a scale of like a vague.
I mean,
vague
if you have
scale.
slots to burn, you want to do a healing word.
You know what? I'm going to give that to you, yeah. Because I also like. I'll use healing word on you.
So now I'm at 21, but a healing word would get me kind of more.
There's
You get 7.
Ooh, what
I've
are we
seen that
doing?
spell.
We pick a room.
Okay.
And I say, we split up.
All right.
No, we can't split up.
You can't talk.
Are
No,
we?
But I was gonna say.
Yeah.
We should probably
Drea can't go off on her
sneak
own.
from here on out.
Cordelia, you go long.
We should sneak.
I can move silently. I cast Mage Hand and tug myself along by my collar while I'm levitating in the air.
Oh, I say I've got it.
Or
I
Just grab myself by the ear.
I
me.
can't
point
see.
at me. I point at me, and I point at, and then I point at all the
Okay,
doors.
so you, all
me,
doors.
all the doors.
Open the doors?
What's
You open all
Gregor
the
saying?
doors.
I'm gonna peek. I'm gonna.
You're gonna peek through all the doors. He's
What's
gonna-
Gregor
He
saying?
wants to
He's
open the
gonna
doors a
peek through all
crack
the
and look
doors.
through. Yeah, like
There are
Udon
no
said.
way. It's just a
can't hear what you're
tunnel.
saying.
Oh darn.
we're in a series of crypts. There are no doors.
It's like tunnels. Is Gregor stealthy?
I take off my half plate and throw it down.
Oh.
Oh.
So there's 3 doors to go in.
There is no
Tunnels.
doors.
I'm sorry.
There are 3
Doorways.
Doorways.
gaping wide holes.
Also, because I kept on meaning to mention it, Finnegan, just to for this word picture, as you've been casting magic, and especially when you went down into the crypts, your arm was really hurting,
Oh.
and your wand is just super glowing.
So I should be
red.
way whinier.
Well, and now you're just floating. That lasts for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Levitate. Okay.
I pictured unseen servant
Yeah.
like pushing you.
No, I'm using Mage Hand to
That's
like pull myself
amazing.
around. Yeah.
So, Gregor sneaking, it sounds like.
Okay, so do you take a sneaky look at the other
Is
place?
that our map?
Which door are you going?
I do.
Yeah, we came
I'm going. I peek down. I want to look down all the tunnels and see
Okay.
what's to see.
Okay, so through the 2 side rooms, you see the paths go out and then turn abruptly
Okay.
backwards. From the
Backwards?
from the door straight ahead of you. Yep. So back behind you, the door or straight ahead you see
Yeah. There
a
you go.
long hallway, reaching like 100 feet straight ahead.
I went to the long hallway.
Go down the long
Yeah,
hallway,
long
Drea.
hallway.
Sure.
Let's do it. Still want to
Go
like
long
leave
hallway.
your half plate lying on the ground, or do you want to take that?
I put it back on.
Ask them. So we went down the long tunnel.
We went straight down the long tunnel, eh?
Yes.
So you head down about 50 feet, and you are you have either the option to go straight ahead once again, or there are 2 smaller entrances to your right and left,
So we're in the hallway.
leading into bigger rooms with which you cannot see much into either of them just by a quick look.
What do we see?
I go right and I just go down it. Stealthy,
Into the
but I
dark
go
room.
down.
And you put your armor.
You take a right.
Yep. Yep, in my armor.
And it's a
Disadvantage.
big room.
Disadvantage
follow.
14.
Okay, you stealthily roll in and you
Who's rolling?
Yeah.
walk in.
You roll in your armor.
Stealthily though.
Shield up, sword out.
Yeah, so you see you are successful in your stealth. You see a giant. I keep on saying the darn word giant. It's all large monstrosity. A very large white slug worm thing with tentacles and a gross giant mouth of teeth and massive blue or kind of cloudy blue gray eyes.
Is it in a room?
It's in a room that's about 10 by 30 is this room, and just this really gross slug thing, and it does not see you.
I pat her and just
Oh, she go with you?
Go back, and I turn around.
Okay. Do we see other like passageways?
Directly across the other way. Oh, through the room that you're in, or that you were
in a
investigating.
hallway.
The slug, yeah.
Through the room with the slug, and I forgot to mention, because there's 2 of them in there. There are no other doors from those leading to anywhere else, so just 2 giant slug boys.
Do I see any other like anything else in the room that might be of use to us? Whether that be like
Not really.
okay. Then I sneak back to the hallway.
Yeah.
What'd they say?
They just came right back out.
Nothing. All right.
Check the other one.
Yeah.
Okay, so straight across from you, that room, you go in and
I let Udon go just with that one since I don't want to risk
Stealth.
You
stealth.
want me to stealth again?
This is not a good temple for Dryad to stealth because I can't see anything. So
11.
Okay,
Especially now as a little
you
guy.
go into the room, and there's nothing in there. Not a single thing. It's a big empty room.
just burial tombs.
Yeah, I mean it's a crypt. You see sealed tombs, and that's about it.
No doors leading anywhere else. Cool. I go back to them and be like, it's just empty. Should we move on?
Absolutely. Let's keep going. See if we can find anything. Find a key of some sort for that door.
Okay.
Okay, so you go straight ahead. Okay, so you go another 50 feet forward, and you see another room. You see another room you see just a little bit of light kind of coming through it, not a lot, just enough to know that there's another room straight ahead of you.
Oh, straight ahead of us.
Yeah, down that hall 50 feet.
Does my floating along, just hovering in the air, add to stealth at all? Since I'm not making any noise to
I
move.
have advantage or something.
No, honestly, for you don't even need to make a stealth roll. You're not touching the ground.
Okay. So I can
You're
float
just
in there and poke my head in.
Sure, you sure could if you want to.
Okay. I'll do that.
Okay,
What do I see?
so you just go right in there.
Yeah, being cautious to
being
see
very
if
cautious.
it's got any monster in it.
So for that fin just float above us, just go in.
You look in and you see kind of hovering, bobbing in the center of the room what looks like a humanoid, but you can see through it,
Okay.
and it's just kind of quietly just kind of bobbing up and down, just kind of hovering, not looking at you, not looking at anything. Above it you see a big key tied to a rope, and the rope extends 30 feet up to a rod that's just there, hanging in the air,
Okay.
stationary, not connected to anything.
30 feet in the air?
30 feet up.
Okay. I'm gonna drag myself back out the doorway and face everybody and say, okay, the key is in there, and I'm gonna make a minor illusion image of a key.
All for you.
Yep. But right underneath it, floating in the middle of the room, is a person, I think, just hovering there, not really doing anything.
Do you mind illusion that too?
Yeah, I make an image of that.
Like a specter.
A ghost of some kind?
We need the key.
Yeah, I'll also show the image of the rod and say the thing's hanging by a rope attached to a thing just floating in the air, like it's been stuck there.
Should we go in? Or do try to take out the floating individual?
Yeah, I think we should all.
Keep our distance?
If we're gonna do anything,
Do it at
everybody
the
do it
same
at
moment.
once. Yeah.
I cast with my center. I play a light little tune of protection from good.
Hey, I have the same spell. That's really great.
So until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures: aberration, celestial, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. So it would be like an aberration.
It's an undead, probably.
Undead, something like that.
You don't know, but
I
yes.
should have checked that.
But
Cool.
I'm guessing. The protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any saving throws against roll attack.
When you do that to Dry, she smiles and holds your hand.
It also lasts 2 minutes.
Thank you for the extra magic protection.
You got it.
Should we rush in there
Yeah.
and attack all at once?
So do you sneak in to get a first round of attack, or
I suppose.
Yes.
What do you
we
do?
Sneak in.
Yes.
We sneak.
Okay.
Sneaky snake.
15.
Okay.
Y'all. I got like a 22.
I did not go in.
Okay.
I don't know.
I
this
watch
is-
you all go in.
Oh, Finn, you just kind of float in.
Yeah. Going along with it.
Your floatiness is gonna last for probably another
For combat?
round of combat.
Okay.
So.
Oh, I should hurry then.
Okay. So take your free attacks, please, because it did not see
Oh
you
my gosh.
come in.
Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna take a disadvantage bow and arrow shot because that does not hit 10.
Nope.
16 to hit for boomerang.
This is that.
8 damage.
As your boomerang. Sorry. Yeah. So the boomerang phases through it, and the creature like shudders, and it didn't do a whole lot to it.
Oh no.
Also,
Crossbow.
21.
That hits.
Okay. Just 2.
Once again, not a whole lot happens.
Oh my gosh.
And now
I also rolled to attack with Firebolt, 25 to hit.
that hits.
And that's 18 damage.
Woo!
If it
And
works.
that's why we.
So. Okay. So it does a decent amount of damage, but it doesn't. Just kind of swirls around it a little bit. It absorbs some of it, but not all of it. And now roll for initiative, please.
Sweet. 4. 21.
Okay, Matt, 10. Greg, 7. Dry, you go first.
Alright. As a bonus action, I am going to cast Magic Weapon, which I make my battle axe magical for up to an hour. It also gives me +1 to attack rolls and damage. And then I'm gonna run up, listening to Shy, and take 2 swipes at him with my battle axe.
Just out of curiosity, too, does anybody want to do any sort of check to try to see if they could know what this is or anything about it?
First,
Nat 20.
whoa.
Yo. Okay. So you know this. This is not something that you would have time to communicate to Dry at this point. But with your nat 20, you know, you're fairly confident that this is Wraith. And with that knowledge, you also know that that it has resistance to any type of damage made from non-magical weapons, or non-magical weapons. But if you have silver weapons,
Oh, which we do.
I still have that silver
I still have my spear.
Wow.
it'll do that damage. So.
I was like planning to sell that, and I was like, dang, I forgot to sell that.
My first attack misses, so I do 9 slashing magical and
Magical?
2 acid.
That was a
Wraith.
solid attack on it.
Silver might help if you still have your silver weapons or any magical weapons.
No, now it is Finnegan.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand again and pull
And
myself.
then it is you, Gregor. So after that.
And pull myself up towards what the rope is tethered to. And can I make an investigation check on that?
Yeah?
Oh.
Like, what are you trying to glean?
I'm trying to figure out what it is, see if I can figure out why it's hanging there.
Okay, so that would be. I'd say that Finnegan would pretty realistically understand that it's magic, so
Okay.
it's an Arcana.
Okay. And that was a really bad roll. I'm gonna use my inspiration to redo
Oh,
that.
yeah, I have inspiration.
That's not much better. 9.
With a 9, Finnegan, no one else would with that low of a roll, but you, just from studying magic, you recognize this to be a magical rod. Or a immovable rod.
Okay.
That's how high up it was.
Okay.
You're 30 feet up in the air without legs, and you have the
By the
immovable rod.
Oh.
Okay, good. Now it
Levitation
is.
ends, you can just Hold on.
Now it's Gregor's turn.
So are you doing anything from there, Gregor?
No.
Okay.
The Wraith's turn.
Right.
He's gonna attack. Who's that right up there?
Me.
He's gonna attack.
I'm getting beat up in this.
You're the one who's right up there.
I know.
Also, you have protection from good people.
That's true, so he's disadvantaged if he's undead.
Well, what a coinky dork. He's undead.
Yeah.
Alright, it walks up right next to you and it reaches
It walks.
out. Yes, it floats up right up next to you and reaches out. It's kind of jagged, smoky.
The chronic, stupid, inflict wounds thing again. I already died from that once in this campaign. Being Gregor the punching bags, but lately it's just me.
So yes, this is disadvantage to hit her, right?
Yes.
Disadvantage.
Thankfully.
It hits you with a 21.
Oh, jeez.
You take 20 necrotic damage.
That's.
Oh.
Oh.
Boy.
I'm at 20 necrotic damage.
Fine. Alright, Megan, roll for me a Constitution saving throw.
I have inspiration, so. Ooh. 18.
Alright, you good.
Woo!
Takes more than that.
Shake off. I feel this evil energy. I'm just like. Can't see.
Okay,
I don't
and
like
now-
it today.
It is Udon's turn.
Oh my gosh.
Cool. So after I recognize that this is a wraith with my
Oh, I gotta make-
wealth of knowledge from my travels, I put away Boomerang and
Put away.
It's named Boomerang.
of course, obviously. And
She's basically Sokka.
yeah, I
Boomerang,
gosh, I wish. And my hand crossbow, and I pull out my silver sword.
Yeah.
Short sword, right?
Short sword, which I've been planning to sell, but
Side note, I gotta roll a Constitution saving throw to keep my magic weapon concentration
and
up.
I slice him with my
Okay.
silver short sword. 19 to
That hits.
Sick. And then I also give Megan, I give you Bardic Inspiration. I'm gonna try anyway.
Yeah. Oh man.
With my
Yeah.
Saturn, I try to give you Bardic Inspiration. Yes. I got. Do I add anything to the
No.
performance?
Nope.
19.
Oh, sick. You won't even need
So
that.
I don't
that-
even use my Saturn.
All
so
that
I don't have time
means
to
is
get
that
it
she
out.
successfully gives you full bardic.
And that's a D8.
I sing you a little ditty.
And I feel it in my soul.
You can do it! Try it! You can do it!
I am expecting you would have played a hymn when you were doing protection from good people.
Yeah.
Like, all soulful, like. Okay, whose turn is it? Me?
Yeah.
Whoa! What? I have 8 hit points. I don't know if I should. I'm just gonna hit him again.
Yeah.
2 attacks. Woo!
You get
Belt
that
it.
D8.
Yes, D8 if I hit miss one of these.
So you
7
can add that to your
18.
damage.
That hits.
and also 26.
Those both hit then.
Woof! I both. Okay, both.
And
hit.
so for your first attack, add that, or either of your attacks,
Yep,
add
yep.
a D8 to the damage.
I'm just gonna add that in there. And 2d4. I'm just gonna do a total because it's all magical. It's acid and slashing. So just so you know, Josh. Alright. 31 damage. But did he not like that hit?
He's bloodied. As much bloodied as a thing that barely exists can be.
Dude, bloody
Um,
to. Who's it now?
and it takes that
Oh.
hit. It takes that hit, and it just kind of makes a sound almost like air being crushed. No, like air being crushed from something's lungs. Just
as
like a.
As a bonus action, I'm Misty stepping away because
Okay.
I don't want to get hit. I'm sorry, Udon, I left you. I just kind of I know I'm in a big room and I just Misty step backwards because I know
Finnegan, it's your turn, and at the end of this turn, your float effect is going to end.
Okay. The spell says that when it ends, I float gently to the ground, so I'll let you decide how long that takes. Oh, I'm still close enough to the rod to reach out and touch it.
You're 30 feet up. You're
Okay,
right
cool.
there.
So it has like a switch or something on it to control its effect, right?
So
would I know this?
Do an investigation check for me.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Okay, so with that, you see a flat iron rod with a button on the end. You can use an action to press the button, which causes the rod to magically fix it in place. Until you or another creature uses your action to push the button again, the rod doesn't move, even if it defies gravity. It can hold up to 8,000 pounds. More weight causes it to deactivate.
I think Finn goes above 8,000 pounds.
Yeah, I'll stop carrying. I'm not gonna hit the button, but I am gonna hold on to it. And they let me cast a spell now?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Firebolt on the rope holding the key up.
Okay.
Is the key still
Since it's right
hanging
next to
directly
me.
above the wraith?
Trying to drop the key onto its head?
Yeah, burn the rope and let the key drop.
Okay.
Key's not made of silver, is it?
No, it's not.
Just let the key drop.
The key drops and clinks to the ground, and nothing happens.
Well done. So I'm hanging there now.
You're just hanging up 30 feet in the
Wow.
air, and Gregor's your turn.
Okay. And hand axe, blessed hand axe. 5 plus 7 is 13.
12.
12, sorry.
Barely doesn't hit.
Okay. Second attack. Oh, that's gonna be a 13.
Defender wins.
Inspiration! Action surge!
I'll use an inspiration because I never do. 14.
Oh my gosh! Amazing.
That's great.
7.
Tell me a story.
Ooh. Blessed axe into the cranium of a ghost.
Okay. So the axe splits the skull of this wraith, and that sound once again, like lungs being crushed. And then it just kind of splits in half and disappears into nothing.
Whoa. Is it dead?
Nice.
Gone. Gregor killed it again.
Oh. Well,
It's undead.
where is everybody?
Oh, I can't hear you, so I'm not responding to you.
I tentatively move forward a little bit and
Finn, are you okay up there?
Yeah, can somebody catch me? I'm about to let this thing drop.
Oh, Can you, like-
did any of you guys want to investigate the?
I'll pick up the key.
And you can't hear him.
yeah, that's true.
I can't.
You might be the only one. I don't
Wait.
think I would be good at
So
catching
is
anything.
it just the two of you that are there?
I
Okay.
face stepped away.
So none of us can effectively tell you that none of us can promise to catch you.
That's right. Oh no. What have I done? Can I like hit the button multiple times on the way down?
That's what
Yes.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I
love
mean, if it
that.
takes,
Well,
if
you're
it
not
takes
in-
an action.
But you're not in combat anymore.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
cool.
yeah.
This is gonna hurt my arms.
I want so do that, but I want you to make a strength check for me.
Maybe it's not such a good idea then. Okay.
You luck.
Oh, this ain't gonna work. Okay, that's 0. I rolled a
Do you
0.
let go?
Okay.
My arm pops off.
Oh, dislocated.
Basically, you press the button and you just fall
Cool.
all the way down. But a couple of things happen here. That happens, but also when you pressed the button, a magical trap went off. And the ground beneath the feet of Gregor and Udon crumbles away, and you guys, if you would be so kind as to make dex saves for me.
Wow. All I hear is just rocks
You hear
and
chaos.
like you screaming.
Is the ground opening up in such a way that he's gonna fall out?
Yeah, would Finn?
Yes,
Oh,
you're all
no.
three falling into it. So, you also make a dex save.
10.
12.
Nat 20.
No, this is great. This is amazing, guys. Okay,
Hot
Can't
and
even
cold.
scream.
Yeah.
guys. Okay.
I scream, but no one can hear me.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gregor and Udon, you both take 10 bludgeoning damage.
How far do we fall?
Falling into a it's about a 10-foot pit, 10-foot deep pit.
Okay.
All right, so Finnegan, with your nat 20, even after falling 40 feet, including the hole now,
Yep.
you land on top of them and take 0 damage.
I hate this family.
So literally, I hear this like
crashing, screaming, rocks falling, and then the dust settles.
Ow.
What was that?
Don't
You
move,
didn't
Dryad.
hear me.
Oh, I
yeah.
can't hear you.
Well, you can still say that.
No, don't move, Dryad. There's a giant hole in the floor that we just fell through.
Good to know.
I'm feeling all right. You two, you say something if you're hurt at all.
I can't even
she
hear
can't
you.
Yeah.
But I know you're being sarcastic. And I
Your
want to
face.
punch you in the face.
What's in the little room that we're in?
You're in a hole.
A hole. Just a
This it was just a trap.
It's just us and the immovable rod
Do you guys need like rope or anything?
I try to climb out without rope.
Okay, I'm gonna move the immovable rod up about halfway using Mage Hand and then click the button so it stays there so
Great.
you guys can have a foothold if you need it.
Okay. Roll a
Athletics.
Yeah, an athletics. Yeah, roll an athletics check with advantage for me.
8.
Gregor?
Oh, no.
I rolled a 5 and a nat 1.
Whoa.
Okay, so Gregor gets out, but Udon and Finny still stuck down there.
It's one of those karma things.
I have no idea you made it up.
I lower a rope.
You're able to take the rope and using the immovable rod get out. Now the immovable rod is just stuck down there.
Okay. Is there anything else in this area here?
In the chamber that you guys are in right now, there's nothing else in there.
Okay.
Just the key. Just the key was the only thing that was of value that was in there.
You're looking
What's
pretty
up, Matt?
rough, Dryad. You want to sleep?
I would love to sleep, but we need to finish the temple. And
Should we take a short rest? Maybe?
wait, you can't hear me.
I can't hear you.
No, but
So you just say, should we take a short?
Should we take a short rest in my little hut?
I wouldn't mind a short rest to kind of.
Short rest sounds good.
Well,
Yeah,
should
I
we do it in
mean-
this room?
That's not gonna get me much spell slots back.
No.
Oh, really?
No, it'll give me like 2 at most.
That's better than nothing.
Yeah, the long rest would give me all of them.
I don't think we should rest in the temple, like sleep here. I would not want to sleep in this. I mean, but if we wanted
Full
to
short rest?
rest.
I'm down with that.
Gregor's down with that.
I cast the tiny hut.
Okay. And we
Okay.
huddle together.
Okay.
And I also play Song of Rest.
Extra d6 to everything
Nice,
that you roll.
Yep, I'm at full.
I too am at full.
I needed that. Because he
So I
lowered
can
a
just
rope.
like click the button and bring the rod with me as I'm leaving. Okay. Got
Wait, you don't want to leave that behind?
it. Right?
So as we're resting, I say, so we have the key. Is our next? Are we just gonna go for the door, the big door?
I say so.
Okay.
Am I stay longer?
Wait, you didn't hear me say that.
I didn't hear. Dang it! I keep forgetting.
Shoot. Can I give you subtitles?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You could just do a picture of the door with the key. Gregor, should we go to the door with the key? I can't see him nod or anything.
Yeah.
All right.
How is everyone feeling their characters about their issues? Like, Dryad, how frustrated has she gotten, etc.
Well-
And Udon.
It's so dark.
You can float, so I figured, but you can also, yeah. I
But
want
with like the bit where
I miss
stuck
seeing
on my
all of
back.
your faces.
And Gregor, I mean, Gregor obviously doesn't ask this,
Yeah,
but
no,
metagaming him.
Well, we're resting. We're just crying.
Udon felt like hopelessly lost and alone, not being able to hear anything because she relied so heavily on her hearing because of music and things. But as they've gone on and felt like we fought a couple creatures, we've destroyed some things, we got the key, she's like gained more confidence in her other senses that she usually doesn't have to use as heavily. So she still feels like out of her element, but it's like a little, but now it feels a little bit more exciting because she's like, I can do this, even though I can't hear, even though I can't play my music and I don't exactly know how it sounds, like I just have to trust it. I just have to trust my fingers to know the chords. I just have to trust that the words that I'm saying are communicating something. I have to rely on my friends a little bit more, but like we're doing it. We're like making it happen.
I love
You
that.
know?
That's great.
So.
That surge of
Yeah.
overcoming,
Yeah.
that surge of confidence.
Was our short rest? It was 30 minutes, wasn't it? 30 minutes or an hour?
30 minutes to an hour. Whatever.
Because my magic weapon lasts up to an hour.
30 minutes, it
30
is.
minutes then. Boom.
Okay. Alright, so we're done.
I was gonna say the
30-minute short rest?
No, I was gonna say about Finnegan's like feelings.
Yes.
yeah.
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
no,
part
I
where
tried
he's
to,
like,
yeah, all
the
both
part where
ways.
he's like stuck on his back. He was feeling like a helpless little cockroach flipped over, and now what he's doing is with like going immediately for the rod is like trying to outsmart this place and like arm himself against it. He's thinking pretty selfishly now.
Oh,
Whoa.
interesting. Very different take.
Jais just misses you guys. She feels very disconnected.
Sad. Even though we're not having this conversation. Hand on.
You just
And
know.
dry his shoulder.
Gregor's just like looking at you all, like watching, like trying to gauge how you feel. He can't say anything about it. And honestly, he's used to not saying much, so because he never
Yeah.
had friends before you guys, so he doesn't. It's fine. It's kind of nice. It's refreshing to like not need words or
I
not.
feel like half the time when you're talking to Greg, you're like, why did I say that? Why did I ask how they're feeling?
Yeah.
I feel like also while we're resting, Shy comes out and just lays on her back, just like flopping out. She's just like exhausted from having to actually do something and tell me what's going on. Be aware of what's happening.
Are we back to our first like formation of?
Yeah, is that how we want to go up? Grab hands,
Just-
hands on my back.
Just because I'm curious, where are you guys at for hit points all now after?
I'm
the
at
dice?
full.
I'm
Yeah,
at
full.
35 out of 38.
Okay,
I'm up to full.
fantastic.
So we
Cool.
go to the big
All right,
door.
so you guys, you guys are in this key room. There are two rooms to the right and left of you, as you had entered it, that you could explore, or you can just head back out. It's kind of up to you guys. There's two doors. There's one door on each side.
Down here.
Oh, in the key room?
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Oh!
So there's the way you came in, then there's two other entryways.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay.
Two other crypt tunnels.
Okay.
Can I, like, investigate, peek down it, see if I can...
You
like,
just want to walk up to it?
Is it like a...
It's just it's the same thing as you've seen. Yeah,
Tunnel.
yeah. It's a
It's a
it's a
tunnel?
tunnel that goes into another room.
Okay. I stealthily...
We just see Udon just
15
walk away.
stealth.
In which room are you going into?
Going into the one on the right.
Okay.
And I sneak down the tunnel and try and like check to see. if
Okay, you
anything's-
peek into this chamber and there's nothing. It's once again it's just an empty chamber of sealed off tombs.
Okay, completely empty. Nothing to. No
Just a
pots or
burial
anything
room.
to look into.
No.
Okay, cool. And then can I do the exact same thing to the other room? Do you want me to re-roll stealth?
I sure do.
21.
Whoa.
It's stealth.
Okay.
Wow, hey.
So you stealth on over, and all that you can make out is it looks like kind of a giant or a large rat sort of thing, but instead of arms and hands, it has two giant hooks. And it's just kind of like it's walking around on the hooks like hands, and it's just kind of like sniffing around and just.
Can I see any? Is there anything of value in this room?
Doesn't that creature have value?
Not today. I sneak back to the main room.
Udon, you just left us. I mean, I didn't see that. Never mind. I had no idea.
There's like a rat creature with hooks.
A rat
For our
creature.
viewers, there's a rat creature with hooks.
Viewers.
Udon,
Our audible viewers.
our audible viewers. Udon whispers, and then just like gestures back up the way we came. Like we
Why?
should just go.
Even though Josh said there's nothing.
Dares?
Then let's forget it.
Alright.
Go.
So in the upstairs, there were two side rooms on each
Um,
side, but there's
Just
Yeah.
gonna point out
yeah.
there were two rooms
down by the first room that you entered in, down
Yeah.
in the basement that you didn't explore.
That we didn't explore.
But you got the key.
There's something there.
Wait, these 2 rooms down this big hallway?
No,
No.
the tunnels aren't
The
finished.
place that you entered in, there were
these
there were 2
guys.
rooms that you did not explore.
Do we want to sneak down there and just take a little peek?
You're
Do
stealthy.
ya?
Okay.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
we'll give us a big old scream if there's. Gregor can't say any of this.
Okay. I will sneak down the left hallway and see if I can see anything.
Safe.
She shouldn't go alone.
Nat
I go with
20.
her.
She got
I got a nat 20. So I sneak down that hall. What do I see?
You see with your elf eyes
She's a human.
nothing.
She got transplants.
You should have had elf eyes.
Yeah, you see nothing. It's another empty chamber,
Nuts.
It's completely empty,
I've caught up with her by that
except for
point.
tombs.
except for tombs.
There's a
Are
stench
there
of death.
any valuables
No.
in here?
There could potentially be in the tombs, but hey, grave robbing.
Not my cup of tea.
No one's here. They won't know.
Wait, we could have been looking in tombs this whole time?
They're tombs. They
Yeah,
yeah,
what's party?
Sarcophags.
like
Yeah.
like
sarcophaguses,
stone
sarcophagus.
tops slid over.
Right.
You could have removed. Yes,
With
you could.
dead
if you
Aragorns
wanted to.
inside.
Oh.
Gregor kicks one open for fun.
Okay, roll strength check for me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. I wish you wouldn't.
That's gonna be a 6 plus 8? 14.
Okay, with this 14, you actually are able to move the stone, the elaborate and stone carved top off of this tomb. And as the dust settles, you look in, you see a Draugr, and it gets up and kills you. I'm just kidding.
We're all dead.
One hit.
No, you see a skeleton dressed in priest's robes. It has kind of clasped in its hands, kind of what the medieval fantasy equivalent to a rosary is.
Oh, so
And it's gold. It's a gold
necklace.
rosary, gold
Yeah, I
chain.
swipe that.
All right.
Are you sure you want me taking from the dead?
I put it on.
It chokes you.
Okay, and that's a solid gold necklace.
Jeez.
I'm gonna say, and it's got like a tome on circlet on it. Altogether, it's probably worth about 25 gold pieces.
Sweet. I jingle it in front of her face and walk out.
I don't hear the jingle, but I'm
Offended.
That's spoopy. All right, you got one
And
more
then
room.
gone
I
a
beckon,
long
I
time.
gesture for her to go.
Wait, I
and
hear
stealth.
something jingling. What's that?
Oh, I do too.
I walk back to the main room and then I stealth down the other direction.
What do you now?
Serious happening.
Are they back yet? I hear footsteps.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
12 stealth.
So this time,
Oh no, she's dead.
as you enter this room, your boot just kind of barely scuffs the ground.
It wouldn't be my boot. My boots make no sound.
It'd be her elbow.
My
Or your elbow scuffs the ground.
Or a sword or something.
No, there's a scuff. A sound is made, and it's a very slight sound. Obviously, you don't hear it, but
Oh no!
it's a very slight sound. And just as you make just as the sound is made, you look up, and you see another weird rat with a beak and hook hands, just kind of like sniffing around the ground, and it stops, and it looks, and it sees you.
Oh.
And it starts charging!
Get in here, you guys!
Oh god, oh god.
Abby, roll for initiative.
23.
So everyone roll initiative, but there's going to be a round of combat between just Udon and the thing before
Yeah,
the
yeah.
initiative
Oh, makes sense.
starts.
Cool.
So roll for initiative, please.
23.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Matt.
7.
Dawson.
22.
Udon, make an attack against this thing,
I
please.
take out my rapier,
Okay.
which is new.
Yeah. You just cut it to ribbons.
I do like a little fancy like shoop, 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 with my sword that I remember from fencing school. I was raised a rich kid, so.
That's true.
Did all the extra correct.
Fencing, horseback riding.
Yes. And then in my other hand, I do have my exotic dagger, but I just like hold that at my side. 14 to hit.
That does not hit. And then it immediately swings out with one of its hooks.
Right hook. Left hook.
And with its right hook, it gets a 21 to hit.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
12 piercing damage. And then with its left hook, 13 to hit.
That does not.
Okay, so it misses a second attack, and now to the top of the order because, well, Udon. No, wait. Yes, Udon. You're at the top of the order.
I attack it with my rapier. 18 to hit.
That hits.
So, 8 damage.
Okay, now it is Gregor's turn.
I run in. I see that 8 damage. Looks like she's handling herself fine. I look at the tomb next to me.
Oh no.
And that's a strength check of 17.
Okay, with a 17.
Yep.
The cover comes off.
I wasn't gonna take more, but I just see them everywhere now, and the possibilities are
See,
like.
Dry would be so disgusted by
Treasure
this.
hunt.
You see, in simple rows, the skeleton of a child. You imagine they were around 14 or 15 when they died.
Oh, that's not a child. That's an adult.
Okay, a young adult, an older boy.
Oh.
I'm gonna write down Gregor.
What's he got on him?
The older boy has no possessions.
Whose turn is it?
I
hope you're happy, I say, as I'm trying to fight this freaking rat.
I hope you're happy now.
Oh.
I hope you're happy how you've hurt your cause forever. I hope you think you're clever.
that was really,
Wow.
really good.
Now it is Dryad's turn.
My words.
I'm gonna dash, and I assume I'm not there yet. Wait, I grab Finn. Finn, she yelled. Where should I run?
Yep, go
Right.
ahead.
I just
like
run.
steering.
I'm not there yet.
Shy is steering through.
Yeah.
Roll to
Yeah.
run, honestly.
Yeah, running blind. I think that's fair.
Sure.
Okay.
Not much I can do to help.
Athletics, or what is it? Just
Running is
Strength?
athletic.
Yeah, athletics. Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
You're blind.
Same number. 14. No, 15.
Pretty good.
I'm a good jogger.
Good rocker. And you have guide. You have guidance.
Okay, so what happens is
You can pull on my hair.
You're-
if you go in there.
Yeah,
you're
right.
running.
Yes.
You're running, and you're super confident because you've been running for like 100 feet, nothing's happened, and you just run straight. You run into the wall. Yep, you run into the wall and
Ow!
not prone.
Not prone.
You run into a wall.
So
at
I
full
fall on
speed.
Finn.
Yep, you're both on the ground. Okay, now it is the weird creepy boy's turn. And yeah, he's just gonna right hook Udon again. Nat 20.
Oh.
18 damage, 18 piercing damage, and then his second attack is gonna be 19 to hit.
Do you still have any of those magic petals?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't use mine. Mine didn't
I'm
go
so
off.
glad
It was
all of the
defective.
health I got back from that short rest is now being.
13 piercing damage for the second attack.
I'm dead.
What? Hey, do you have a pedal though?
I do have a pedal.
I forgot how
I
to
turn
spell
away
it.
from the altar boy, and Udon, who I had seconds ago said, she's fine, is now on the floor.
I
So
have
you use your
one
pedal.
At least I got to see
I
this
forgot,
child's
I
skill.
forgot.
And now it is Finnegan's turn.
Wow.
And
Alright.
you're on the ground.
Yep, so like craning my neck to see what's going on behind me. Could you describe its hooks to me? Are they like organic, covered in fur, or?
No, they are. It's almost like it's kind of a purplish color for its body, and then kind of at its elbow joint extending out, it just kind of becomes bone that curves into a sharp hook at the end.
It's gross.
I'm gonna throw a bubble of acid at that section where it separates. So that's a dexterity throw for him.
Oh, specifically at its arm?
Yeah.
Get rid of that right hook.
If it's balancing on them, then
Dexterity?
yes.
7.
That does not do it.
Acid splash.
That does not save.
Okay.
3 damage.
You have removed, with acid, one of its arms.
Whoa.
Yay!
And now, it's Udon's turn.
Thank you.
Whoever that was.
Well, with my rapier, 26
That hits.
to hit, 8 damage.
Gregor, your turn.
Alright, I no more messing around to hurt my friend. I charge it with just my longsword in 2 hands. 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, 6 damage. My second attack to hit is a 27.
Yeah.
So 9. But I'm gonna use action surge
Whoa.
and get an extra attack.
Brilliant. I love it. Do it.
So 2 more attacks.
14 plus 8 is
Yes.
11.
Really?
11 damage. 15 to hit.
Defender wins.
No!
Without further ado, it's Dry's turn.
So I stand up, and Shy's like, they're down the hall. But you could shoot them if you shoot. I say shoot.
Ooh, that gonna go so bad.
I'll take a shot. We'll get disadvantage.
It sure will.
Oh, 'cause-
Disadvantage. Go, 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 go.
Do it. Do it.
Chug, chug,
oh,
chug,
a nat
chug.
20 and a 14 plus 6.
That
Still,
hits
that's
still,
great.
but it's just not double
Or
damage.
Yeah, 20 and dirty 20.
That's so dumb.
At least you didn't hit me.
That's good point. So D8.
I mean, it would
I
be
just
funny.
suddenly feel this like swoosh of an arrow fly past
6
me and
six
into this
piercing.
rat, and I immediately know it was from you, who is blind, and I'm furious. I'm like, you just shot
I was trusting Shy.
And then I'm like, I'm not mad at you, I'm mad at Shy, and I'm mad at you, because you're right there and you're supposed to be watching her.
I'm on the ground.
Second attack. Because it worked out so well. Oh,
I
God.
can.
Oh, jeez. That's 8 to hit. It's not a nat 1.
Yep, no. So what happens is your second arrow zips in between Udon's legs
Oh.
and like just barely clips the side of her pants and cuts a little hole in it.
Oh, no.
So you know that you were just this close to getting shot in the leg.
Shoot.
How'd I do, Shy?
Stop with the arrows!
And
Oops. Sorry.
now it's the hook boy's turn, and he rears up on his hind legs and with his left arm only now swings back at Gregor now, who just dealt a super good amount of damage to him, and gets a 18 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
11 piercing damage, and then because it can't make another piercing attack on you, it's gonna do a backhand,
Oh, whoa. Like a backslap.
and it misses.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, who is it now?
So now it's Udon's turn again.
Guy. I'm gonna use my inspiration. 19 to hit.
That hits.
11 damage.
It's Gregor McConnor's
A
turn.
nat 20 for one and a
Yes.
20 something for others.
Yes.
We'll just do the
So
nat
just actually give me the total damage of that nat 20 quick.
15.
Tell me a story.
Hey.
Whoa.
Kill it.
Okay. That's just with a well-placed stab through the heart, it's dead.
Alright.
And you are now alone with this body in this room.
I hand you
That's
a health potion.
Are you
Thanks.
all okay?
Cheers.
You can also do cure wounds on yourself too.
so. I believe that you guys have explored now every room in the dungeon.
Oh boy. Let's go home.
If anybody wants that bone hook, it's up for grabs.
Dripping with slimy molten
Acid.
goo. Ugh.
And now you have yourself.
Is
away.
everybody okay? I was kind of shooting blindly.
Yeah, try it then.
Next time you're blind.
You didn't hear me say, oh, excuse me.
Oh yeah, I don't hear you say anything.
I say good shot.
You ripped
My pants.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry. Shy is like
A little
snickering
knee
to
pick.
herself.
Why are you laughing?
She's afraid. She's a trickster. She also is salty because you guys
Okay.
take attention away from her.
So,
She is a cat.
I also cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
fantastic.
Do we head back upstairs?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright,
Back
so
upstairs.
back upstairs.
Are we going to the door?
Oh yeah, there's 2 side rooms up there that you could explore, or you could just go straight to the key.
Let's just go to Keyhole.
Chink.
Okay.
I don't want to see any more dead altar boys.
So we
Okay, so
put the
you
key in.
walk up, deftly avoiding the
Platform.
and you turn the key, and Gregor, you put the key in, and it takes all of your strength with both your hands on this massive key to just turn it. And you hear this clicking, crunching sound as gears are grinding, and with a gust of air, the massive oak doors swing open.
Hot dog.
And you see a large square room
It is
with an altar in the center, and some benches on the side. And you see perched on the altar.
It's a squirrel.
Yeah. So you see perched on the altar to Einsof. You see what
Can't see this.
he looks like. It looks like a bird, but deformed and mutilated with giant black wings and just this grisly, gruesome black beak. Its whole body is just this ebony, dark black. It has both of its hand claws are just 2 gruesome fingers with claws on the end, and it's got a short tail in the back, and it's skinny and thin. You can see its rib cage. It looks malnourished, and it looks up at you, and it cocks its head, and in your head you hear a voice, but you can't understand it. It's this gruesome, gross sounding.
This is the first thing that Udon has heard. She's
Oh god, yeah.
Oh no!
And
that
it's
must be.
ringing in your head. And roll for initiative. You also see floating around the room that orb from the beginning, and it's just circling the room.
And it's like just a point of light.
It's
Or is it
it's like a black
tangible?
smoky orb.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
19.
21.
It's called a Vrock. A demon.
The Vrock Johnson.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Next Dwayne. Alright, who's first?
First in order is Gregor McConnor, our
I'm
fearless
first.
fighter.
I charge. 19.
That hits.
And 15 damage. Sorry.
Okay. Drya.
Will it take extra time from her action if she sets me down or something?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
So I'm gonna be ready to hop off if you're jumping.
Drya,
in.
your turn.
I'm charging. You want to come with me?
Nope.
Alright.
This is where I get off.
I'd like to fall.
I'm right behind you, so I can
Yeah.
kind of catch you.
And
okay.
I run forward with Shy. She's very close to my neck, kind of shivering. She doesn't like this thing. And I'm gonna attack twice with my battle axe. That is 18 and dirty 20.
Both of those hit.
Yay. I'm gonna do my divine smite as well.
Oh, will you?
Cool. Okay, so acid is 4.
Okay.
Radiant is 10.
Okay.
And slashing is 10.
It is Finnegan's turn.
Alright. I'm shooting out magic missiles at it. 9 damage on the rock, and I'm
With what type of damage?
magic missile, so force damage.
Great.
And I'm sending a 4th magic missile up at the orb, just to see what it'll do. Anything like of note happen to the orb?
You see kind of like the smoke that's making up the orb. It starts dripping from it, like globs of smoke somehow. It's the rock's turn. And it looks at the two in front of you, in front of it. And
I have my
actually-
super
are you all within 20 feet of it?
Yes.
Oh no.
No.
It.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, we are.
You're at
Okay.
exactly 20
Oh
feet.
my gosh.
It kind of like braces itself and it looks up at you and it opens its beak and it screeches.
She
And
can't
wow.
hear. I can't hear. Yeah.
Okay, so the other 3 of you, please make a Constitution save.
Whoa.
Yikes.
Oh my gosh. 19.
22.
21.
Wow, nothing happens.
Whoa! Wow. Oh, I love this
Nothing.
one.
Is the orb close enough to it?
No.
Is that all you got?
It's just that was
I
really
don't
loud because we're right in front of it.
Okay, so nothing happens. All right. That sucks.
I like.
That's like a really
I like
good
elbow
ability that it
use
can
to
only
see
use
over
once a
there.
day.
Oh.
Okay,
Put a hand on her face.
now it's Udon's turn.
I hop up on the bench. And
Okay.
crossbow. Boomerang.
Crossbow boomerang.
I yell.
Boomerang.
It's the Udon crossbow.
21 to hit with the crossbow.
That's
9 damage.
okay.
Boomerang.
Not 20.
Boomerang. Whoosh. 12 damage with my boomerang.
So both those attacks deal damage, but it kind of deflects them pretty well. Gregor's turn.
14.
Misses.
20.
Hits.
11 damage.
What type?
Slashing.
Okay.
Your hand axe or your sword?
No, my sword.
So it kind of glances off a little bit. It doesn't take full
Investigation check. 17.
damage. It seems resistant to that type of damage.
Is it me now?
Yes, now it is. Draya's turn.
I grab my dragon scale of light, and I say, in the name of Maor, get back, and I cast Fear on it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay,
So it has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
It rolled a 4, so it doesn't really matter what
So
it's.
it is frightened of me.
Okay.
It can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
So what does that mean?
It's frightened of me, so it can't like move closer to me, and it has disadvantage while I'm inside of it
Okay, sounds good.
or the scale.
Now it is Finnegan's turn.
Alright.
I have
And
not
that's
used
till
that
the
yet.
end of its next turn, or what?
It can remake the save at the end of each of its turns.
It is disadvantage on saving throws.
Not save throws.
Alright. Yeah, then I'll use Chromatic Orb.
Ooh! Have you been saving that one?
Yeah.
What do I need to do? Nothing?
Yeah, I'm making an attack roll. And that is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that's...
Alright, so I throw this like oozy black purplish ball of sludge at it in its direction and do poison damage.
Poison.
Oh crap, for 19 damage.
Whoa.
God bless you.
Bad.
Hey!
Is that poison damage?
It was.
Nothing
tell me.
happens.
Yay!
Oh, no!
Darn it.
Oh,
Oh, did I say poison? Sorry, I got
Oh,
that and lightning
yeah.
confused.
Nothing
no.
happens. It is immune to poison.
Dang
no.
it.
Whoa.
Probably should have guessed that.
So,
Wait, yeah. Damage immunity is poison.
So now
Yep.
who is it?
Now it's the rock.
Roth. So it would have disadvantage if it tried to attack her, but
Yes.
it is what
Unless
oh no.
it opens its gaping maw, and from that extends a massive cloud of green spores
What's the radius on that?
The radius is 15-foot radius around it.
Oh, so you're good. Barely. You're
So
good
is
too.
Udon, right?
I think so, yeah.
But the two immediately in front of it, please make a Constitution saving throw for me.
7.
This isn't a spell, is it? It's just an ability.
It's an ability. It's like a dragon's fire breath.
Ooh. 18.
Okay, so Gregor, at the beginning of your turn, I'm gonna roll some damage.
Okay.
Um,
I'm in the cloud.
So am I.
Cloud.
I can't see, I just start coughing.
and at the end of your turn, you can remake saving throw. Dry, you're fine.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. So now it's Udon's turn.
Wait, so what damage does he do?
Nothing until the beginning of his turn.
Oh, dang.
I cast Shatter.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He must make a Constitution saving throw, and it's at 2nd level.
21.
That passes, but you're still going to be taking half damage.
Okay, that's good.
17 total damage of, and it's thunder damage.
So it's
you'll
half
take half of that.
8.
That was a spell,
Right
right?
down.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
yeah, thunder damage.
Half of 16. Is
great.
But half of 18. No, but half of 7. You're right.
Okay.
Math.
So now it's Gregor's turn.
Yes. So deal me some
give me a
damage,
second here.
boy.
You take 18 poison damage, Gregor.
Good.
So you can make you do your turn and then you can re-roll your save against it. So
18 to hit.
that hits.
And
Sounds like Gregor's dying.
8 damage. So and then I'll re-roll that con save. Yeah. Oh, that's the 8. So
All right, you're still poisoned. Dry's turn.
I'm gonna attack the friggin' rock twice.
Friggin' Brock, huh?
Friggin' rock. One's only a 12.
Nope.
And one is like over 20.
Nope.
What?
Yeah.
Shush. 8 slashing and 2 acid. That's the end of my turn.
Okay,
y'all.
now it is Finnegan's turn.
Okay, before
Oh, boy.
I burn another spell slot, I'm gonna use cantrips to see what can hurt this thing. So I'm gonna firebolt at it. That is dirty 20.
Wonderful.
12 damage.
Hot.
Fire damage.
Full damage.
Whoa.
yeah.
The rock's turn. It's gonna attack. It's actually gonna attack Jiraiya because
Disadvantage.
it knows that you are from the order.
I mean, I can't see it coming, but yeah.
Yep, disadvantage
Shiny.
because it's afraid of you. Wait, when do I roll the fear?
At the end of its turn. So it would have
I forgot to do that last time. Okay, it misses its
Okay.
first attack, and then it's just like, okay, you know what? Screw this. This is terrifying. It goes for Gregor.
Oh.
19 to hit you, Gregor.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's gonna be 10 slashing damage. And now it is Udon's turn.
I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Yeet. Okay.
It doesn't do damage, but it makes it fall prone. So it will probably fall off that altar there. And it lasts for a minute, so we'll have to keep.
Okay, what do I roll?
You have to roll a wisdom saving throw.
17.
Yeah, that works.
So it's not prone, it's but still afraid.
I'll give somebody bardic inspiration about.
Roll a d20. Udon.
But
Thanks as well.
Oh.
4.
Okay, you got that negative one on the bardic inspiration. Can let you get.
5.
My turn.
gosh.
You got some poison damage to roll.
Oh no.
Oh, you were so right. 24
There's so much
poison
going on.
damage.
We're not.
Wait, how much is it?
24.
Do you have magical pedal?
Well, when can I eat that?
That happens just when you put down.
It takes death for you.
I forgot last time when I did.
No, I gave my magic pedal to someone.
We each had 2 to start, but
Yeah.
unless you used one.
I don't have it.
Okay, so then you.
Who did I give it to? Some idiot. It's probably
Was
a
it
girl.
Quincy?
Do we have him?
No,
Yeah, we did.
I resurrected Cheetah Tiger Girl with it.
You're right. That's right. So we wanted those
Wanders
curses.
on a
Oh,
sexy
did.
woman. That's right. Well, tell
You
me a
fool!
story then,
Oh
Josh.
my gosh.
Well, you take 24. You inhale a massive cloud of poison, and you are rendered unconscious. And now it is Dry's turn.
I just hear a just loud thud.
Look at that look.
Oh no. Shy It's just like, yeah, he's down.
And I gave up all my health to other people.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I give
Silly.
you 5 HP. I like reach down like he's down or something.
Wow!
I'm done. That's my action.
Finn.
Okay, I'm throwing another chromatic orb at it. Hurling like a tiny fireball meteorite for that's 26 to attack.
That helps.
That hot. So bright orange fireball hits it for 6 damage.
And now it's the frog's turn. I guess it's gonna attack Dryad. It's gonna try to. And crit fail. It falls off of the well, it just falls down next to you because I mean it has another action, so it's just it would just get back up.
Okay.
And so its second attack, it's gonna
I hear the loud like. Everything's falling around me.
It swipes out at you with its talons, and it gets
Disadvantage.
Oh right. Okay. 12 to hit. Okay, and now it makes a wisdom save.
Yep.
15.
That's the DC, so Defender would probably win.
Yep.
So he's no longer
Okay.
frightened of my light.
It is Udon's turn.
Alright. Trusty boomerang!
Away!
17 to hit.
That hits.
5 damage.
Would
And
still
then
help.
crossbow.
I rolled a d6.
That one.
Oh, yeah, you directly hit Dryad.
That's for the arrow!
Roll damage, I guess.
Ooh.
It was not the
4
blind
damage.
person who had the trouble after all.
I am shocked and feel so ashamed. I'm sorry, I'm sorry!
I turned back. Nice one.
I did hurt
I
your
jumped
pants,
back.
so I'm sorry.
It's
And-
not the same.
It makes it worse.
Now it's Gregor's.
Oh no, is he dead again? He just gets up and dies
Yes, no,
instantly from the
It's still there. Drag me out of the cloud next time.
36
No!
What?
So yeah, you're just dead again.
So,
I'm glad that, I mean, yeah.
Am
I'm
I
glad
next, though?
That wasn't double your total.
I'm next though. Right?
Yes, it is.
I am going to once again.
How do you resist once and it like never hurts you, but then I can die 1,000
Because
deaths?
isn't it something where you save and it's once you save you're good?
Yeah, I believe that
The logic there.
So I'm gonna reach down again.
it literally doesn't,
demon poison.
Dawson, it literally doesn't say anything about making a save after you've already saved.
Okay.
I
so
grab your
no, that's-
hand, I give you 5 HP again, and I give you one of the magical petals because I have 2.
This episode.
I put it in
maybe
your
the
hand.
chosen
Why
ones.
don't you get me out of the cloud? I literally
I
gonna
mean,
die again
how big
because
it-
the damage
where's the-
hurts me at the start of my
the,
turn.
Where's the cloud? 15 foot.
Yes.
Started
So
on this.
so
spot,
can
so.
I, as I'm dragging him, can I lay on hands while I'm doing that?
No.
If you swivel me over to this,
Can I push him? Like kick him?
When is
Yes.
when is your turn?
I kick him out of the smoke. Do I have to roll?
'Cause
Roll a strength check.
Okay.
I think it's... Your turn was right before, right?
Just any 12.
Dawson, make a constitution save because she's kicking you out of the
Oh.
area.
well, now crit fail.
Okay, so you kick him,
Do you have to take damage?
and you land outside of the circle of spores, but you hit your head on the way down and take 1 point of damage.
Oh, he's still
So you healed me for how many?
5, so you
Okay,
have 4. Let's
You
see
gave
what
me
you
one of your petals?
Yeah.
Oh.
And
So
now
if you die again, you go to 1
Ow.
instead of 0. So I just gave him, he has 4 HP, I kicked him out of the gas, but he's gonna die again, but he has the petal. So I have 5 hit points, 5 land hands left to cure him of poison.
Okay. Okay, now it is Finnegan's turn.
Shooting more fire. 19 to hit.
That is.
Yep. 8 damage. 8 fire damage.
Okay, now it is the Brock's turn. I've been trying to get spores back, but you need a 6.
Yeah, I think you're poisoned until you save. That I think that is
Or
correct.
until
That's
someone
that's
cures you.
what it
Or until
feels like to
someone
me.
cures you.
He's attacking Dryas with
Okay.
so his first attack is going to be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
And piercing damage
I
for his
can't-
first
yeah, I
attack,
should've-
and then it's swiping at you with its talons.
That's great.
And it misses. And now it is Udon's turn.
Investigation check. Does, like our specter friend, wraith friend, will a silver sword do damage to it? Normal damage to it?
It says nothing about. It's not undead. It's not undead. It is the demon. So no.
Okay. I'm going to cast Shatter again. So you
Yeet.
need to make Constitution.
Constitution also not good. 7.
Either way, that does not pass.
All right. Give me that
so
damage.
you take 16
it's like
thunder damage. Just here.
Tell me a story.
So I see my friend Gregor keep going down. I see my blind friend Dryad
Kicking him.
struggling to survive. My poor friend Finn on his, on his booty, just like shooting out firebolts where he can. And I'm like, I'm tired of this. So she's like, swing, shing, shing. You gotta get your power magic pose. Shatter. And then Shatter goes off in his brain, and he's like,
And what happens?
Falls.
Because I like brutally horrible images. I'm a fan. So he opens his mouth once again, like he did when he screeched and releases spores. But instead of spores or sound coming out, his brain guts just kind of and just like a wood chipper out of his mouth.
Dryad.
Oh, I was already covered in blood.
It's a fresh coat.
Yeah, but his brain this time.
Gross.
And now, that was your turn. Gregor, you're still poisoned.
You cured it when you laid hands on
No,
it.
I didn't. I just gave you health.
Yeah,
back.
because she didn't.
So before you die again, I kind of crawl over to you because I still can't see.
Hurry up.
And I lay hands and I cure him of poison.
Okay.
Thanks.
You would have died with the first roll.
No, you just cured him. So you just have more what it was.
Okay. So you're now in this final room with this demon boy.
Is it
and he's dead. Dead as a doornail.
Wait, are we able to take free shots at the orb?
Yeah, so now it's just the orb floating around you.
All right.
Can I arcane check?
Yeah.
Check? 8.
Okay, it's a dark magic
Arcanic event.
that stole your senses.
I knew it. It's the sensor.
Okay, so somebody roll an attack at it.
I don't want my base back.
That was not good.
In this way.
You're like
8.
Ariel.
17 to hit.
That
Should we
hits.
all just take pot shots?
How much damage?
Yeah, right.
10.
Okay, it's dripping pretty horribly right now.
What
Somebody
are we
else make an
shooting
attack.
at?
Catch it in your mouths. You'll get your senses back.
Somebody make an attack. Go.
I can do it disadvantage, but
Boomerang! That one.
Oh.
Alright, it just kind of does nothing.
I got 8 plus 5, 13.
And it doesn't hit.
18
Oh, I
to
thought
hit.
It hits.
Boomerang! 6 damage.
Yeah, firebolt.
Alright, we're getting close.
Oh my gosh.
It's like just kind of dripping.
11 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
That one.
That doesn't hit.
Shooting arrows blindly around the room.
I go and explore the next room while you're all doing this.
14 to hit.
That next room has not
As lock.
is there's you can't get in there yet. Yes. What damage?
Oh.
I want
7.
Okay, the orb bursts in midair, and these
Oh, that's blinding. Oh, sorry,
globulates of black smoky goo. These globulates of black smoky goo shoot towards each of you, and kind of like shoot in through your ears, and you have your senses back.
Yay.
After that happens, the body of the Vrock in front of you.
I can hear you guys.
Gregor keeps mouthing to them that it didn't work. It's not working.
Shut up. Yes, it did. I put you in the stomach. For a,
I was about to slap him.
8 to hit.
I punch you.
Perception.
Oh!
Again, no
That's
fist fight.
not much to hit.
I just rolled 5 perception. I'm horrified. Gregor's mute.
I really miss seeing Gregor's diva face.
While these shenanigans are going on, the Vrock's body disintegrates in black smoke. And as the black smoke fades, laying on the ground in its place is a shining gemstone.
We did it.
I hand it to Finn because he's got the other two. Right?
Yes.
Please just say you did not lose them.
Sure.
Right
there, I'm sure.
That sounded very sure.
Sprouting from the altar, a stone hand forms. And it pops up out kind of from the wrist is where it's mounted, and in its hand, it clasps in between its fingers a ring.
Investigation on the ring.
Okay.
That one.
Oh, we did a lot of that one.
Oh my god, it's proposing!
I sit on the hand.
That was one.
Ow.
I
Ew.
got a 19 investigation.
Okay, with your 19 investigation,
This looks pretty.
you have found a ring of free action.
Oh.
Okay, so the ring of free action, this requires attunement. While you wear this ring, difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement. Also, magic can neither reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained.
That would have been nice for you.
That's radically good.
Yeah, it is.
After you take the ring from the stone hand, from out of the stone wall, what looks to be an angel, almost. But he's made of stone. Stony, flaky, gray skin. He comes through the wall.
I've seen stone angels before. Don't blink.
And he looks
Look
like
at them, quick, look at them!
he looks like he's weeping. The stone-esque angel comes out of the wall. He kind of like does like a respectful bow on his knee. One knee kind of his forehead to his arm as he bows down, and he says, "My name is Petrin. I thank you heroes so much for finally freeing this temple of the darkness."
But petrified because he's stoned. Petrum.
You can talk!
You can now say You can commit to the joke.
We missed your snack comment.
Then he gestures.
There's some consistency. Okay, sorry, Petra.
He then gestures to the hand that sprouted from the altar. I see that you've already taken the ring of free action. That is my gift to you all.
Oh, good. We were supposed to take it.
Yes.
We didn't.
We were gonna keep it anyway.
And he, glancing over you, he says, "I'm so glad that the desecration of these tombs, especially the ones with the altar boys in them, are finally over." He just kind of like chuckles and he says, "Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty horrible, man."
He was like in the walls watching us.
I hit Gregor.
Yeah.
But now, the darkness is gone. The Vrock has been vanquished. You have all of the shining gemstones, my friends. Thank you. He steps to the side, allowing you to do your thing with the three stones.
Like they go on the ground, and then these platforms of rock raise up.
Yeah.
And
So
we hop on
as
them
you
to get
enter into the portal room, three pedestals. Oh, well, there's three spaces on the ground that you can see have little openings in them about the size of those gemstones. Do you place them in?
You do.
Yeah.
Okay, as you place those gemstones in, the pedestals raise up at three different heights, all leading up to a stone doorway about 10 feet above you. The stone doorway opens up into the portal room.
But right now it's dark. Maybe you lose your scale.
Oh, right.
Purifying
It's just
down.
a door. Never mind.
Well, it's like dark.
Yeah, it opens up and it's
And
just
I
kind
need
of
to
a.
go from pedestal to pedestal to get
Yep.
to there.
I do so.
Yep,
Do
you don't
want me
need to roll any checks.
Okay. And I.
But yeah, it looks
door
like
is
the area is no, the door opened, but it's just kind of like a black, cloudy area. It looks like the area hasn't been unlocked
You're using
yet.
a Wiimote
Okay.
to control.
Yes. Open the door
And as you bring the dragon scale of light closer to it, the dragon scale kind of gets sucked into the blackness.
Whoa! God, that was
And a bright shining light invades the area around you. You're momentarily distracted, and then your eyes adjust and you see the all too familiar portal room. But as you step in, something is slightly different.
I was gonna say also before we step in,
Yes.
I want Gregor goes, wait! Do any of us have questions for the real Drya before we go in?
What do you mean
Like
the
what?
real Drya?
Like
what?
something that we wanted, that her with the brain would know. That like, I mean I can't think of anything now, but we're
I
always
can't
going,
really
Drya, this, and then she goes, I don't remember.
And
I feel like it's in here somewhere.
and other
I think I liked it better when Gregor couldn't talk.
and other Dryad, this applies to you too. If there's anything you want to know from yourself,
Yes.
a little bit.
Yes.
Yes, do you have questions
Tell
for
us
yourself?
right now.
You can ask us, and then when we're in the Finnegan, you're a genius.
I mean,
I have a question.
down.
Well, Abby, hold on to that.
I'm gonna wait.
Hold on to that.
for it. I'm
Please
not
hold on
gonna
to that.
tell you.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
don't keep us in
What would I
suspense.
ask myself? I guess if we're doing a good job.
Not like, do you have a boyfriend?
That's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, I knew it.
Small potatoes.
I'm not saying I don't want to know. That.
Dish the goss.
Yes, spill the tea, Drya. Come on.
How? I know Shy's been with me forever. I don't really remember when we got together. Wow, that's such a. It's like
We should have been more prepared for this.
What did
Yeah,
you even ask
how have we not
yourself?
thought about
We've
this?
got time. It's a 6-hour session.
Okay. I don't really know.
How can we get your memory back in the real world?
Well, we have been.
How can we merge the
By
Dryads?
purifying each portal.
Oh, that's what it is.
Have you not noticed I'm less dim
No.
than I go into the ore.
Okay.
Look what you've done. This is your fault.
I'm
Let's go ask
Does
her if
everyone-
she has
do
a
you
boyfriend.
guys follow her
That's the
in?
only good question I can think
I'm
of.
sitting cross-legged on the floor, scrolling stuff down.
Do you guys follow her in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you enter the portal room this time, and you know you're familiar with this
We
site
hear the
now.
ore music play. because
Yep,
it's a
you hear the
beautiful
ore
soundtrack.
theme play.
I'm so glad I have my hearing back. Yeah.
And but something is just barely slightly different about this space.
a couch.
I was just thinking for
There is a chest.
Suede.
A chest?
A chest. A
What's
single
inside?
chest.
Abby's like,
I open it.
what?
Alright, Gregor rushes forward and opens the chest.
Altar boy.
And
Oh
so
no,
Gregor,
that really messed him up.
Oh, my ancestors would be so disappointed that you're my friend.
Gregor, how old were you when your dad died?
When my dad died?
Wow.
Oh, I get from probably, I think like 12.
Okay.
Maybe
I
11.
think that's right.
Yeah.
You crouch down and you open this chest, and all and your dad pops out.
I'm so proud.
Thank you, I've been in there the whole time. So glad to see you.
Troy, how long have you had my dad?
I have way more questions.
It's a chest of holding and
Yeah.
it's bodies in there.
A chest of cold
just
person.
got really dark.
Chest of dads. Udon's
Oh,
disappointed.
my dad
A bearded your dad's in there.
Just too many dads.
Come on in, we're having a barbecue.
You you step in and there's a bunch of dads in cargo shorts and polos that are tucked in, and they're all wearing sandals with socks. They're all riding riding lawnmowers while drinking beers.
I've been waiting for him to look like heaven, and now it does.
Looking forward to the game tonight.
The game! Oh, Dad!
You know, in heaven, there's free cable.
And fishing.
And
Because
fishing.
none of them are switched to streaming yet, though. Alright, sorry, what action? There's a chest.
That was so good. I live for these moments in this game.
Why is the episode called Chest of Dads?
Dad's chest.
That's way better.
Dad's.
No, grill us up some meat, Dads.
What is it? What do you see?
Okay.
What does he see?
So, Gregor, you get down, you crouch down, and you open this chest, and all of you see a light kind of shine up into Gregor's face. And Gregor, what they see of you is you just kind of sitting there with your eyes closed and a smile on your face. And Gregor, you are suddenly in a moment that you forgot. It was the last night with your dad when you were 12 years old, before he went off to fight and was killed. And he is smoking a pipe, and he's telling you stories. And he looks at you and he winks, and he blows this shape of a monster, some kind of big scary something. And then he looks at you, and he kind of like nods his head, and you pull out a little wooden sword, and you slash the monster in half, and it fades away, and he like proudly hugs you or whatever. And you just remember him being so proud of you and loving you so much. And that was the last thing that you and your dad did together. The memory fades, and you find yourself looking into this chest, and you see your dad's pipe. It was a magical pipe, the pipe of smoke monsters. The user of this magical pipe can concentrate while exhaling to shape the smoke into the likeness of any creature in volume no more than a cube 1 foot for few seconds before it dissipates.
He didn't die in battle, you know. He died of sudden cardiac arrest. Physicians linked to smoking.
Wait, do you just say that? Because we didn't even know you told that. Like, what?
I did. No, I don't know. Do we? Am I still in this vision or?
Nope, the vision has faded, and you're back in the portal room. But you have this pipe now.
Dry.
You got a pipe?
The hell did you get this?
That's not for me. It must be for Mindsoft.
Everyone, go relive your childhoods.
Mindsoft gave you a pipe?
Yep.
Where?
Your childhood?
God.
You smoked as a kid?
Oh yeah, in the alley every day after school.
All right, who's next?
Go ahead, Finn.
And this is confusing to you. Like, you guys have no idea what he's talking about.
Here, I'll go if you. I have no idea what this is, but
Alright, go ahead.
I open it. Well, I shut it
Yeah, I'm
and
not
I
gonna
open it.
volunteer
Okay.
this myself.
ask you about your boyfriend.
All right, so you step. You crouch down.
It's the just above.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
don't actually tell them what happened or what I saw. I just said, I don't want to fill your head with preconceived notions.
Dry, you crouch down in front of the chest, and you open it up, and once again, all of you see this light shining up into her face, and all you see of her is just her eyes closed and a smile. And Dry, you are suddenly in a memory. A memory of you quite small, maybe 10 or 11 years old. And both of your parents are standing around you, and you hear your father say, "Oh, Dryad, you You don't need to be afraid. You're the bravest girl that I've ever known. But while we're gone, we got you this. And they give you a cloak. And when you put it on, it naturally billows behind you in a very dramatic way. And it makes you feel, you remember feeling confident. You know? This cloak was it's a big presence behind you, and your father looks at you and he says, "You look very brave, very impressive.
Thanks.
We love you so much. We'll be back. We love you." And the memory fades, and you find yourself holding the cloak of billowing that your parents gave you, that you left in the ore long ago. You haven't seen this in years. And it's a cloak that magically billows behind you dramatically.
That's all it does.
Who's next?
You don't have a dad, do you? Magic weirdos don't have dads.
What's a childhood like in the ore?
Why don't you two go to the chest?
Effectively, getting away from that question. But while you think about that, and also who your boyfriend is, I'm gonna go look at this chest.
Okay, Udon. You go up to the chest, you crouch down, you close it, and you open it again, and a bright shiny light it covers you. And that's all you guys see of her is the light, and her eyes closed and a smile on her face. And you're done. You're back home with your parents, and it's just with your dad. It's just with your dad, and he's looking at you quizzically, and he just says, "No matter what I do, I just can't get you to behave like a steward, can I? You always run off and get yourself into trouble. Well, if I can't stop you, I might as well make it a little bit safer for you." And he hands you a candle. It's got a brass handle and a kind of brass colored wax candle. And he lights it, and there's a blue flame. And he said, "At the very least, if you're going to go off exploring the other islands and the deep places of Waukee, take the candle of the deep with you. This will light your way, even underwater. Know that I love you, and that I'm proud of you. I just don't understand you." And
Dad.
this was one of the first moments that your dad kind of, in his own way, started accepting you for who you were, instead of trying to make you who you were supposed to be. And the memory fades, and you're holding your candle of the deep.
Hey Don, your dad's not dead.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna conjure a little stool and hop up on there and open up the chest so I can look in.
Okay. You close the chest, you open it again.
Gotta reset it.
Yep.
Lost memory.
You guys see the same light up in his face, and for the first time you see Finnegan in a face of like positive remembrance of his past. And Finnegan, you find yourself in a memory of the last day you were home before you left. Before you left your grandma's house to go
College.
to college. Your grandma, who essentially raised you, who in her own weird ways loved you. She's kind of like patting you down and like dusting you off and kind of like inspecting you for your adventure ahead, and she just says, "Oh, Finny, I'm so know. I'm so proud of you. I'm going to miss you very, very much, you know. It's going to be hard running the business, quote unquote, without you. But well, I was saving this for your birthday. It's just kind of a fun little something that I picked up. If you ever find yourself in the need of some dice, I have well, this is a special dice. You can. It's magical, and if you study it closely and attune it to yourself, you can roll whatever you want to. It's called the Charlatan's dice. Love you, Finny.
Oh, Granny, this will influence me so much. I have no idea.
And
Set you down a path.
Yeah.
the memory fades. You find yourself holding in your hand the Charlatan dice.
I kind of like roll it between my fingers.
Isn't it a die?
The Charlatan die.
Okay.
And and as this final item is removed from the chest fades and is gone.
Udon has a question for you.
Cool.
Yeah, so
yeah.
I hear.
Do you... Sorry, after that just experience, it just seems a little silly to ask you this, but do you have like a boyfriend or something back in the Ore? Lover?
I
An interest?
I don't know if it's relevant to our mission.
I think it is!
You're dodging the question.
Come on!
Dry, this is our one chance every few sessions to get to know the true you.
real
Why
you.
would you hide that from us?
If you want,
We
we
can
won't
tell
tell
you.
the Dryad that we interact with day to day if you think it will distract you.
It's not so much a distraction as it is painful.
Oh,
So
sorry.
Is he in trouble?
Did he die?
no.
Does
What
he
happens
not
if you
like
die in the Ore? Sorry, bad question. Skip over that.
No, that's not a bad question. It's good. It's important.
Might be painful.
It's just a matter of separation.
Oh, that you can't be with him while you're on this mission?
He's got a rich family. You got a poor family. I get it.
He was a skater boy.
You
said
Let's just say I and my loved ones have made sacrifices for this mission. And that's another reason I want to see it through, so that they were worth it.
Okay. Well,
Which, speaking of that, we...
Drya wanted to know if.
I mean, I do remember
Oh,
my
you
other
remember
self,
your
but,
other
uh,
self.
yes.
And then that's gotta be tricky. Are we doing a good job? I don't know
I
why
mean,
I
I
had
would
this
say-
accent now, but hey.
These these old Dryads.
I would say we are. You know, we've cleansed 3 of 10 realms.
yeah, that's pretty good.
And obviously, with each realm, I will remember more, be stronger, and each of you will grow stronger as we go.
I was wondering, along those lines, I know I asked you this before, but is there a plan in place if, I don't know, we all die? Does Ein Self have a safety net?
Plan B.
I assume he
Or
would,
we-
since he did choose us.
we plan
For a
C.
reason.
It happened for a reason, because everything does.
Yes,
Okay then.
despite your sarcastic tone. But
Now, what happens if you do die in the ore? Because the ore isn't heaven.
Do you go to double heaven?
it's
Heaven too.
It's a little tricky to die in the ore, since it is specifically the light realm closed off from the rest of the realms. Once all of the light is restored to Tannen, the ore will be more coherent with the other realms.
What did you see in the chest?
Kingdom on Earth. Yeah.
I got a cloak.
From
My parents.
where are they?
Do they have the same hair?
A great question.
That's what I'm talking about. Great questions.
I suppose part of me is glad I don't always remember everything. And speaking of our mission, we have a few options.
Drya! Get in here! I give her a big hug.
Oh, Drya had
We
one.
can be your family now.
She had one other question. Are you into Gregor?
That wasn't a question.
It was.
The answer is no, because Gregor has someone waiting for him.
Let's say, hypothetically, did it. Would that change anything?
I don't know if Drya asked that.
We'll take that as a yes.
I admire you as a friend and fighter.
You'd marry me as a friend.
I admire you.
Oh, I really heard marry. Honestly.
Oh!
Did you take this man to be your lawfully wedded friend?
I admire you
Anyway,
as a...
enough of, the
Touchy-feely, getting to know each other stuff. Hate that, right?
let's just
Right?
say
Ew, mushy.
Man, we're on we beat World 3 now.
We're
Not
a
too deep.
family. Come on, guys.
No, screw that. What do you want to say? Try it.
I'm just saying we have some options.
Okay.
The next realm is Cult. And there's the tundra to the west.
Oh gosh.
Sounds cool.
That's where I was when I got plucked.
You
into
were
this
you were
mission.
What are you
there.
doing there?
Oh, I was in the library.
There's a
It's a
library.
great
Yeah,
line.
there are libraries a lot of places.
But so we could
I'm
head.
so glad that you remember
Yeah.
as a player where you started in the first session.
So we could go straight there. We could go back to the fort quickly because we're in the org.
Do we have
We're-
business to take care of there?
We want to check in, restore the,
Who
fort.
knows
Build it up a
what
little bit more.
Shadrach and Meshach have gotten up to. Luigi and Mario and
Lario and Luigi.
Mario.
And the other
Did
option
their dads
is
die or something?
together in
They were around
arms.
for a while.
Together
They
in
were,
arms.
I don't think they were their dads. They were just.
Oh, I thought they
So
were
we
their
could go
dads.
back to Zemla and,
I don't remember.
and get the sacred shield on our side, and also go back to Kai finally and get the swift leaves on our side. And they're next to each
Those
other.
factions, yeah.
So we can do that now, or another quest.
I say, I mean,
You guys have built up a fair amount of resources in order to
We
take care of
could-
a few.
We could pop by
things
the
in-
fort
in the fort.
really quick. I
let's
mean,
do it.
I
Let's
don't
pop by
mind.
the fort.
Let's, yeah.
I'd like to be home.
You could
for a bit.
you could
Bit
even
of a break.
dump
I miss
some of the stuff
Stella.
that you don't really want to be carrying with you.
oh
Right.
yeah. Oh well, and
Seriously.
it might be wise to come back here and then actually take the mountain goats back to Kochville
Yes.
and then just stop by Zemla and
Yep.
be like,
Right.
Because and remember, you guys can with the portal room, you can teleport to Ya'ar Temple in Adohi, which is not far
right
from,
next to the fort.
from the fort.
Right.
So
And this
you'd
is
be
a
able
long
to-
rest, technically.
Isn't there a portal
Yeah.
room in the fort?
No, the portal room
We
is
should go.
the portal room is an extra dimensional space that is
It's
linked to all the temples. in the
less
world.
than a half day just south of the Ya'ar Temple.
Drya, can you summon your unicorn?
Yeah.
You could probably get to the temple, summon the unicorn,
That's true.
ride down to the temple in
So
like
we
an
can
hour.
just say we're there if we're going there.
Let's go.
We
Is that
go.
what we're doing? Okay.
Wait, try.
Yes.
Oh, I wanted to just say something funny to see if you'd remember, but you probably would. Never mind.
You should kiss
Hold
her
on.
and see if she remembers it. Just
That's-
kidding. No, that's
No,
that's
no,
that's
no,
a piece of
no,
art. No,
I
no,
do it.
no, that's the moment
No,
I say
no,
no.
I do it.
And
Mage hand
I'm not
barrier.
so quick.
Udon thought it would be funny.
I use all of my skills.
On the cheek, on the cheek, on the cheek.
I cast
All
levitate on Gregor.
Block this with
right, I've been
a-
blocked every possible way. I
with
understand.
a 20.
I'm gonna contest this.
So you end up hitting, maybe kissing my hand, my
Okay.
sweaty hand. I got your back.
I just stand there like dumbfounded.
Oh,
Like what?
yeah.
You know-
I did have a question. You visited us where we were in
Yes,
the physical world.
yes.
How did you do that?
Through the orb.
Can you go anywhere?
No.
See anyone?
No. When I did that, I was at my height of power and Einsoft's help. But when I teleported each of you to Adohi, I lost all of my abilities. I
reset to level 1, as one would
I
say.
have so many theological questions.
You were chosen. Ironsoft sent me to get you and bring you together.
And then take away your power? What?
He did the same thing with Jesus.
No, Jesus had his power.
That's true.
I
am not Jesus or
No,
more.
you're the toddler. But you didn't come back as a toddler. You came back a foxy.
It's
level 1. It was very draining to use an ore teleportation across realms. I'll just say that. So
And you're not like. See, I was under the impression you were this like manifestation of all of that is the orb, but you're really just
I'm
a
just a
lowborn
fae.
like anyone else.
I'm an elemental. I mean,
Lowborn?
that's a little.
What is that supposed to mean?
I mean, in elf terms, I'm a
Means they're not
highborn,
like you.
but
Oh. Why am I different?
You're highborn. You're royalty.
I was born high.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay,
Stop making weed jokes on heaven.
I mean, so as soon as we go through the ore and we're in our temple, I just, step out and kind of just think for a minute and then fall to my knees.
Catcher.
And I have like tears in my eyes.
Hey, are you okay? I hug you as you're like.
Do you remember that I tried to kiss you?
It's okay.
That's why she's crying.
No, I just. I mean, I remember more every time, but this time I remember just a feeling of loss, and I don't know why.
I like your full Jaya acting a lot in contrast to dumb Jaya. I mean, it's this clear shift, which is really interesting. Cool.
I look to the two of you to be like, tell her anything about what we just kind of talked. Did get this cape. Does it mean anything to you?
I got a cape?
Yeah. Ooh. I don't know exactly what happened to you guys, but in my vision in the chest, my father gave me this candle. It glows underwater.
You wanted visions?
Yeah.
What?
Well, I'm still wondering why my happiest memory is leaving home, but I had a great talk with my grandmother. And I got this lucky die.
Ooh. What about you, kid?
I got this pipe from the old man. The old man Mance. Yeah.
Mance McGregor.
Look what it can do. Oh, I need to fill it.
Probably.
It's a magical pipe.
But you had a pipe.
And I have tobacco. So
So you got a pipe from your dad. You got a dice from your grandma.
What
I got
I make the
a.
brock.
Except it doesn't make full sized things. It makes them in a. It says
a
that-
1 foot cube.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's a mini version of your nightmares.
Shy flies out and attacks it, the smoke.
And it dissipates and fades away.
I make a pinup Jaya.
Wow. I swoosh it out of the way. All that to say is that you probably got this cape from your parents or parental
I
figure.
make a pinup udon.
God dang it.
And I blow that out.
I make a pinup vinegar.
Hello, handsome.
Jaya can't help but smile at just Gregor's.
I make a
Trying to
pinup
refill
me.
that. Oh, she walks away. Why are we in our temple? Are we going to the fort?
Yeah, we're going back to the fort to
fine. Let's go home.
Yes.
Let's go home.
Maybe we are the chosen ones.